sama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay umayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay umayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. magkasama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na!
Mula sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao at sa iba't ibang sulok ng mundo, kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Tonight, we are coming to you live from the home of the 5th season champions of the MPBL, the Brenziguiao Convention Center, where Ryan Suwal will try to make it rain as he continues to represent Sarangani, taking on their former star in Jeff Viernes. That is our comparison in the guard position because Suwal, after all, is the new Jeff Viernes of Coach John Calios as their leading scorer in the 6th season of the MPBL. It is Pampanga versus Sarangani to end things for our lovely MPBL week. Thank you for joining us, folks. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Coach Mike Perez and Sidney Crespo. And as much as we glorify the guards featured in today's game, when we talk about Pampanga, we always have to talk about Justin Baltazar, who has been streaking once again here in our campaign. And so I ask you, Coach Mike, in terms of dominance here in the MPBL, would you say that it's the same level for Balti, or would you put in like a Greg Slaughter in the conversation for this year?
I think, in much as we respect the kind of player that Baltazar is, this is totally a different story altogether for this season. The dominance, I think it's gonna be there, pero andun pa rin yung challenge ng ibang teams. Remember, the teams leveled up their roster because of Baltazar, and so you got a Greg Slaughter and everyone else coming in, so it matters now kung paano mo ipi-play yung scheme na yon when you play against Balti and the defending champions.
Well, it's good to talk about those two monsters here in the MPBL, but we also have to remember that we still have 3 other undefeated teams. The Quezon Huskers, the San Juan Knights, and the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards trying to be dominant in our campaign. Let's talk about the previous game of Sarangani. They took on Marikina and they won by a single possession, 70-67.
Well, it really boiled down to first making threes, then making plays and finishing strong. So while made it rain, to your point, 6 out of 10 from threes. Galliano came up with 5 crucial assists in the end game, and King Destacamento was really right there, just finishing off beautiful plays like that. Really good game, but it really boils down to the efficient shooting, especially from threes para dito sa Sarangani. Almost 50% from the field altogether, and they controlled the rebounds, which allowed them to get into the run that they normally love. Threes and fast break, they played their game.
It's 10 made threes for Sarangani to get a win versus Marikina, but in the words of Coach John Calios, they need to make at least 22 3-pointers in this game in order to beat the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. This guy would be key for them. Ryan Suwal, in the previous outing, top scored with 26 points, had 6 3-pointers. From his role in Marikina to Imos, now onto Sarangani, he is the absolute main guy.
Well, I think more than the 3-point makes, it's where he takes it. He takes it from the logo. Every time he crosses half court, he's within range and he's locked in and he can make them. Look at those numbers.
Well, this is a guy who idolizes Stephen Curry, so we can expect 3-pointers from him. But he also idolizes Kyrie Irving, so we can expect 3-pointers off the dribble from Ryan Suwal. On the other end, let's talk about the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. In their previous outing, it was held here inside the Brenziguiao Convention Center. That was their 6th home court defense in the 6th season of the MPBL, and it was rather a comfortable victory versus Marquee and Parañaque.
Yeah, 20-9 lead to end the first quarter. Never look back. Alcoriza had 15, Archie had 13, MJ Garcia had 12, and Justin just a regular double 11 and 16 for that game. And the numbers show us that it's really because of the volume field goal attempts that's built on the control on the boards, lalo na if very efficient sila from threes, and that led up to 15 and led to that points in the paint advantage. They actually made 11 more 3-point makes than they normally would in a game. And so doon pa lang makikita mo na they really meant business when it came to the three. And we'll see how that progresses para dito sa Giant Lanterns.
Well, you mix in the three-pointer with the dominance of this guy, Justin Baltazar.
Oh, yeah.
Things will be easy for Pampanga. In their previous outing, you mentioned the lowly, sa lagay na yun, the lowly double-double of 11 points and 16 rebounds.
Very pedestrian pa nga pagkiningnan. Pero sa ibang mga players, wow, that's a huge number already. But since we're talking about Baltazar, medyo lie low ng konti. But you know he's gonna be out there competing every time for the Giant Lanterns.
Now Balti will be looking for his team's 9th straight victory in the MPBL after losing in their first outing versus Rizal, which he missed out on, by the way. Balti is now being joined by our courtside reporter, Sydney Crespo.
Yes, Migs. Bago natin simulan ang ating main game, kausapin ko muna ang ating Player of the Week, Justin Baltazar. Balti, kahit na hindi ka kaagad nakapagsimula sa season na ito, no, you missed some of the first few games ng Pampanga. Patuloy mo pa rin pinapatunayan ang iyong dominance sa liga na ito. Ngayon, kwento mo naman sa amin kung paano mo ito pinaghihirapan o mas pinaghihirapan this season.
Yun lang, ginagawa ko lang yung part ko and then yung sa team, kung ano magagawa ko. And then, lahat naman ng team gusto manalo eh. So yun, binibigay ko lang yung best ko every game.
At nakikita naman namin ang iyong best mo every game. Ngayon, Balti, maraming mga kapwa mo Kapampangan na nandito sa loob ng Brenziguiao Convention Center. Baka meron kang message para sa kanila.
Yun lang maraming salamat sa mga kabalen ko na sumusuporta sa amin every game dito sa home court. Yun lang, bibigay namin yung best namin para sa inyo yung panalo.
Balti, thank you so much for your time. Mga kaliga, pwede na nating simulan ang ating main game. Miguel Pere, take it away.
And we are back here inside the Brenziguiao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga. Tonight's main game features Sarangani Marlins versus your Pampanga Giant Lanterns. This is the 2024 Buenas Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 6, presented by Extreme. Live on the official MPBL Facebook page, YouTube channel, MPTV Signal Channel 98, MPTV Channel 53 on satellite, and on Pilipinas Live app. Let's meet our starters. First, for Sarangani Marlins. Forward number 22, Yuki Kawamura. Guard number 7, Jomar Matayag. Also at forward number 34, King Destacamento. At center number 13, Koy Alves. And the other guard number 44, Ryan Sual. Head coach for the Marlins is Master J.K. John Calios. Assistant coaches Gilbert Cole, John Cubarubias, Jeff Cleofas, and Joe Labrador. Team manager is Andrew Bellarmino. Now, Brenziguiao Convention Center, get on your feet, because it's time to meet the starting unit of your MPBL defending champions, Pampanga Giant Lanterns, AMG 3 Construction. Starting at forward, number 22 from Abalacat, Pampanga, Ronan Santos. At guard, number 14, Miggy Corteza. Starting at guard, number 13, Kurt Rayson. At center, number 26 from Santol, Pampanga, Lervin Flores. And the other forward, number 18, also from Apalit, Pampanga, Encho Serrano. Pampanga Giant Lanterns is led by Pedic Di Matulak. Team consultants are Alan Trinidad and Mervin Mercado. Assistant team managers are Ronald Dulu and Raymond
We have our
Guevara.
starting fives brought to you by Buenas. It's Jomar Madayag, Ryan Sual, Goy Alves, King Destacamento, and Yuki Kawamura for Sarangani. And then we have Pampanga's Kurt Rayson, Renz Alcoriza, Irvin Flores making his first appearance in the MPBL, Encho Serrano, and Ronan Santos. Thank you for joining us, folks. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Coach Mike Perez and Sydney Crespo. So this will be home court defense number 7 for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns in the 6th season of the MPBL. This is the most frequent venue for us. Why not? Because we do have a lovely crowd day in and day out.
Yeah, and always, this is one of my favorite crowds actually. It's a lot of home games that I got to cover. This crowd's gonna be really loud later on.
All right, I did mention in our pregame the statistic of 22 three-pointers made, which is the goal for Sarangani to try to beat Pampanga in this game. That's a lot, by the way. And Coach John Calles also gave us another stat, and that is 27 offensive rebounds, which is double their season average.
Yeah, pag pinag-usapan natin yung 22 three-point makes na yun, it means they're averaging about 32 attempts from three in a game. And so they have to be very efficient if that's the case. They want to get those 22.
How about Irving Flores with his welcome to the MPBL moment? Jomar Madayag streaking through and scoring on the other end.
Now, gusto mo yung ganyang mabilisang laro, pero conditioning will play later on. So how much of that can you sustain apart from making those threes that Coach John mentioned?
Coach John Calles is not a stranger to performing big time here in the MPBL as Ronan Santos scores inside. Remember last year when he had Jeff Viernes, they were the ones who handed Nueva Ecija its first victory or its first loss of the season when they were the defending champions. Nice backdoor cut by Kawamura, but a sorry miss. Encho Serrano, reverse basket and one.
Too good, too skilled. You bring that ball on the baseline side with a little delayed zeroed step with a crafty finish like that. That's how Enzo's been. Look at that.
Encho Serrano is number 9 in the MPBL in terms of scoring at 14.5 per game. And the throw converted.
And the thing with Pampanga mix is you have to play really good defense because these guys love to pass the ball and distribute and make other guys score for them. So it's not like one touch then go. You have to be very efficient. They are number 4 actually when it comes to assists per game.
There you go. Ryan Sual making the first three-pointer of Sarangani.
Well, that's good. If you're Ryan, at least calibrated na tayo. No? Medyo nandun tayo sa range na yun.
So that's 1 out of the 22.
All right.
In terms of 3-point.
I think we count them down.
Yeah, 3-point makes in this game for Sarangani. Pass inside, a miss. No putback for Ronan Santos. Still no good, and here's Irving Flores muscling his way through. Sarangani really wants to play it quick.
Well, I'm not surprised by that last action. Pampanga's number 1 in second chance points and offensive rebounds. That altogether tells the story.
That's 20 second chance points per game for Pampanga. Offensive rebounding, they average 19. Out of their total 53 boards per game. A steal, forward pass, King Destacamento with a layup.
Now they're gonna need more of that from King Destacamento. If you want to negate the strength and the height advantage on a setup play, King's gotta have to do that. Leak out an open floor and finish.
He's been big time in the 6th season of the MPBL after having stints with Muntinlupa and Bacoor City. This is his biggest role so far in our league as Irving Flores just got fouled. This is a guy who's looking comfortable already.
Yeah. And he's not afraid to get into contact right in the paint.
His fast break of the game is brought to you by New Star. Win to the max, a steal, forward pass, and 2 easy points for King Destacamento. Normally he would dunk it home, but he just had to be secure with it. Irving Flores missing on his first gimme.
And talagang as much as possible siguro ang isa sa mga gustong gawin nitong nila Coach John is to create live turnover so that the defense will not be set up and they so just keep on running while the defense is on scramble.
Over 3 minutes gone by. Ryan Sual, yes sir!
I told you. The minute he crosses half court, he's within range. He's 2 out of 2 now. That's exactly how he played in that Marikina game.
Ryan Sual is number 3 in the MPBL in scoring at 20 points per game. Let's see if they can actually reach that magic number 22 in terms of mix. A miss by Pampanga, and here comes Sarangani. Madayag up ahead, King Destacamento. Alves onto Ryan Sual.
Won't be surprised if he takes it from here.
Screen. Sual against Serrano. Ryan still at it.
He
Off
wants
of the
this.
switch. He will fire.
He
There you
wants
go.
this.
Off to the left. Forward pass. That's too long for Miggy Corteza.
Yeah, and Pampanga gotta be careful to fall into this run and gun game.
This three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Ryan Sual with that conversion from way out. Oh, what a pass by Madayag. Sual. Now he's 2 out of 4.
Definitely may lisensya na tumira tong si Ryan. Ano. You're the #1 3-point shooter. We want 22. You got to just go crack at it every time you have the opportunity.
I wonder how many he will attempt in this game. As Flores scores again, he is a top scorer for Pampanga with 6. Kawamura off to the right with his 3.
Mukhang tama nga sinasabi. They're very exclusive sa threes. You know? Right now, it's been pretty close.
We've seen 6 attempts from downtown so far for Sarangani. Miggy Corteza got fouled as he tried to back down against Yuki Kawamura. Now Charles Caliano has checked in. And we have our play of the game brought to you by Buenas. Enter Serrano working very well with Lervin Flores. The guy fresh off of 3x3 basketball with Talking Tex. Ball out of bounds. Another chance here for Pampanga. Baseline inbound. Kurt Rayson against Ryan Sual. Rayson. Flores. Lervin leans in. What a start for him.
Yeah, it's been very actively pursuing offensive. And the thing is, kumukuha rin ng rebounds no? Yun ang importante dun
Flores has 5 rebounds to his name, tied with Ronan Santos. 13-10, Ryan Sual. They really won't shy away from shooting in this game.
Intentional talagang titira ng 3.
Encho Serrano against Ryan Sual. That's a foul.
That's 8 3-point attempts already for them.
And we're just a little bit over halfway done in the opening frame. Let's go to Sydney.
The Pampanga Giant Lanterns are not underestimating this game or even this season. In fact, Coach Pedic de Matulak is now looking for Balti's new help in Lervin Flores, a homegrown from Macabebe at syempre may pro experience. Coach Pedic says he wants to see Lervin in the system kung paano siya tutulong at mag-a-adjust as a starter. He expects Lervin's shot blocking, offensive rebounding at higit sa lahat yung power sa ilalim na kayang sumabay sa physicality at high-level competition this season. Back to you guys.
Well, we've seen all of those so far in this game. A block, most recently by Lervin Flores. We've seen 3 offensive rebounds. We've seen his strength in the interior, but this was the rejection by Flores, ultimately making the crowd roar inside the Brenzy Giao Convention Center.
Alam mo anong special para sa akin dyan? Is the way that his body language exudes a lot of confidence, na okay lang to, it's just another basketball game, but yung diin ng laro ni Flores really very evident in this, at least in this early minutes of the game.
Flores will take a breather with 8 points and 5 boards to his name. Miggy Corteza is at the stripe. Off of that miss, it was Megan Galang who got the board, and we're back with Sarangani. Caliano to Alves off of the horns play. Boy needs a teammate. Then on the shot clock, Alves bounces onto Caliano. Charles against MJ Garcia. Caliano escapes and misses. 2 on the shot clock. And here's Balti. First time in the game, Balti Baltazar scores.
And we talked about drawing that defense outside. Some things are really not just fair. just not fair.
He actually had a clear path to the rim.
Right. Nobody went in and tried to stop him.
That's why the Pampanga fans were ready for a jam already.
That guy right there took that shot. Megan Galang's the second guy actually that's really good in 3 points para dito kay Coach John, but he's been on a slump lately, and so he's not been making his 3-pointers as much as he did before.
Galang played 6 minutes in the previous game and he was scoreless as Matt De Leon just scored for Pampanga. Remember, when they started last year, it was De Leon and Baltazar as the 4 and 5 combination for the Giant Lanterns.
But you see this really good movement right here. That left lane was open. Help came in late. And so that what normally happens. You got to have a guard that's up there at least to stop that from the key.
It's now 20-10, just like that. 3 minutes to go before the end of one. Babalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. And there you see the ever so dominant Balti Baltazar. He's number 7 in the league in scoring at 15, number 1 in rebounding at 14 per game. And he's doing it while shooting the ball at a 48% clip. That's good for number 4 in the whole of the MPBL. Just saw a basket by Rep Diputado. Forward pass! And that's off of Coy Alves.
Tingin ko meron pang isang kailangang isiping stat si Coach John eh.
What is it?
Points allowed. They only allow 70 points per game. Itong Pampanga, so you gotta get over that.
There's his former star, Jeff Yernes, making a 3-pointer. He had so much love to share with Coach John Calius before this game. After all, they were able to achieve history last year, especially with the 50 points that he scored in one game. That is the MPBL record by an individual. Also, Sarangani established the most points in one game by a team.
Oh, wow.
As now, we just saw a basket by Megan Galang, so that's a good sign for him.
Yep.
Garcia passes. Viernes, same shot, same result.
Well, if you're the defender, mamimili ka eh. Do you give up the layup or do you give up the 3? And either way, that's a poison that you have to pick.
You know what would be poetic? As Pampanga is on the run once again, and Matt De Leon will score. What if Jeff Viernes beats his own record against his former team?
Could be. That's a good storyline.
Although, realistically speaking, malabo pong mangyari yun.
Well, that's a good story if that does happen.
It would just be poetic. Off of the miss, Balti's on the run. He's playing point guard. Balti Baltazar, the pass on to Jeff. They go to MJ, and apparently Garcia stepped out of bounds.
And these things, Coach John, I'm sure, has already considered. You know, if we're not going to be very efficient in terms of makes, expect transition defense has to be key for us, because each and every time there's high probability those rebounds are going to go the Giant Lanterns' way.
And long rebounds at that.
That's correct.
By the way, rebounding story is at 17-4 in favor of Pampanga. Galang misfires. There's the rebound and the outlet. 2-on-1. Viernes De Leon! 2 points.
As Coach Christian told you, you know what's the best stat there? They scored without a dribble.
Oh, yeah. It's like a drill.
Yep.
Caliano. Blocked by Balti.
Man.
Gino Jumawas will fire. That's short. Rebound Viernes. Outlet again. Matt De Leon. He's going to have a field day. No foul. Offensive rebound. And Archie will slow down. Viernes as the trailer. And to the other corner, MJ Garcia, short. Rebound, Koy Alves. It is electric here.
That's right.
Diputado, drive and kick. Megan Galang. Off to the right. Forward pass. Balti with a slam! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the best way for you to end the quarter.
Man, you know, Ryan Sual tried to bring it in, made his first 2 3-pointers, but, you know, defense and offense and setup plays and fast breaks really kicked in, starting with this guy right here. Flores has been pretty solid. 8 points, 5 rebounds in that few minutes that he showed in the first quarter. And just like that, the Giant Lanterns are rolling, including this really good finish by Baltazar. When you have a big man that gets the defensive rebound, dishes the fast break, and runs the other way to finish up with a dunk, you must have an advantage, so to speak.
It is 32-14 after 1. This end of the first quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Back inside the Brenzigiao Convention Center, seeing some of the Gonzalez family. Big shout out to Senior Deputy Speaker Congressman Don Gonzalez, Team Owner AJ Gonzalez III, City Councilor Brenz Gonzalez, Senior Board Member Mika Gonzalez, Mayor Dean Gonzalez of Mexico, and big shout out as well to Athletic Sports Apparel and Marimura Ramen Bar. And now we just saw a 3-pointer courtesy of Pampanga. They have absolute momentum.
Well, Pampanga's 3-point shooting, you want to hear this? It's 4 out of 6. 4 out of 5.
80%.
80%.
We did see an answer by Jomar Madayag. But the lead is still 19. J-Boy Gop. Renz Alcoriza for 3. Too strong. Offensive rebound. And that's too easy for J-Boy.
One other thing that's going to come into play dito sa laro na ito is the depth of the bench. I mean, guys just coming off the bench. How deep is that roster para dito sa Sarangani to keep up? But at least the pace of the game, unlike dito sa Giant Lanterns, so many players that can come in and contribute.
We did see a 5-man substitution midway through the first quarter. As this 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Renz Alcoriza, by the way, was an all-star last year for the Bulacan Cuyas.
Correct.
That's how deep they are.
So yung mga 3 points na yun, kabilaan, isang scorer kay Jeff Biernes and an all-star right there on Alcoriza. But ito pa, sumona na ang Sarangani, but with Balti at the focal point of that zone, nakita na niya lahat ng klaseng zona, no? And so he knows how to react. So what would be a unique way to defend against this very formidable team of Giant Lanterns?
This is Paul Aaron Garcia driving and feeding. Turnover. Madayag on the run. 3-on-1. Ryan Sual, a fast break 3. And that was short. On the other end, Alcoriza hangs and feeds. 2 easy points for Balti.
Number 4 assisting team so far this season.
3 by Megan Galang. That's the 3rd of Sarangani out of 12 tries.
And Pampanga Giant Lanterns averaging 24 assists per game. Yung number 1 is Nueva Ecija, who's got 29. Another assist right here.
Bozom could not convert. Offensive rebound. No good for J-Boy Gop. Back and forth we go. Madayag is just pushing and pushing. Destacamento will fire. No good. Ball tapped and recovered by Garcia. A steal. Takbo sa kabila. This is 4-on-1. Madayag will score.
Well, at this point, you gotta credit the energy of Sarangani. Hindi pa bumababa even up to this point. Considering kung ilan yung lamang sa kanila, talagang, you know, go out there, close out, kahit gaano kahirap, they just keep on competing.
Nice block. One more chance here for Pampanga. Garcia will fire off to the right. Rebound is Sacramento, and there's a loose ball foul by Martin Gozum.
That's just one about one of the cleanest rebounds na nakita natin so far dito sa Sarangani.
This fast break of the game is brought to you by New Star Win to the Max. It seems like every basket is a fast break point because of how fast the pace is. That's a nice feed by Suwal, not settling for a three. Able to give it up to Jomar Madayag.
But Sarangani's got to play at a pace na in control pa rin. You're not rushing things. You want to get into the fast break, pero you have to be staying in control.
Sacramento. Now it's back with Galang. On to King. 6 on the shot clock. Suwal will have to fire. 3 seconds. Step back 3. That was difficult.
And those are usual shots by Ryan Suwal.
He has 11 points, by the way. A steal, and he will fire again. Same angle. In and out. Ball tapped away in favor of Pampanga. You know, at this pace, again, it makes us go back to Sarangani being so unpredictable.
Yes. I know, number 1 in 3-point attempts per game. And fast break, number 2 rather, in 3-point makes attempts per game and fast break points. You know, hindi ka na magtataka. Yun talaga ploy ni Coach John.
So they're not number 1 in 3-point attempts.
The first number 1 is South Cotabato with 32.4, almost the same.
Okay,
almost the same.
That makes sense. A third of those, by the way, come from Kyle Tolentino, who has been playing so well in this season. Right. He's been attempting, but he's been making as well. And speaking of makes, it's another conversion for Lervin Flores.
Yeah, and Kyle, make no mistake about it, he can actually make those shots. Good drive.
I would actually argue that this is the best season so far for Kyle Tolentino. On Thursday, they will take on Binyan inside the Alonte Sports Arena, so watch out for that. But now we take a look at our lucky fans of the game, brought to you by Buenas, Balti Baltazar with the finish. And we have some people clapping at the sideline.
Isa lang ang sigurado pagdating ng halftime mix.
What is it?
Papakita natin yung stat ng 3 points.
Oh yeah, lista mo na. Ryan Suwal, will he fire again? Almost lost the ball. Destacamento. That's a 2-pointer. And it is converted. That was Sam Peralta.
A good read by King.
Garcia is fouled. This is an 11-point game.
Which is pretty good.
Yes.
If you're Sarangani, pretty manageable. Because at the pace that these games have been played, you'd like to think mas malaki pa yung lamang, you know? And so which begs the question, gumagana ba yung ploy na bilisan itong laro?
We just saw Jamo Egilos resting out in today's game, which shouldn't be a problem, by the way. As you get to see, Sir A.G. Gonzalez, the owner of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. 4-man sub. Miggy Corteza, Ronan Santos, Enzo Serrano, and Kurt Rayson.
The starters are back.
They join Lervin Flores, who just had to be subbed in a little earlier. 42-30. We're not even halfway done in the second quarter.
That's right.
Jomar Madayag, step back, 3-pointer, short. Offensive rebound. Well, you got to check that as well. The goal is 27 offensive rebounds for Sarangani. They've only had 3 so far. Destacamento fades, and he gets the bounce.
Yeah, King Destacamento is pretty much comfortable medium range na mga ganon. Kaya niya i-finish yan. Oh, man.
Flores all the way, no basket. Sarangani on the run. They have numbers. Megan Galang setting, firing and missing. Rebound Flores. And that's a steal. How about the energy by the Marlins? Madayag, tough pass. Oh, what a block by Flores. Suwal, step back 3-pointer. Short. That's a rebound and a foul off of the grab by Lervin Flores, who has 7 boards and 10 points.
This pace is so quick. We've had 65 field goal attempts already.
Yes.
We're all in the first half. Not even done. There's still 4 more minutes.
Well, that's why the crowd has been on the edge of their seats. Dahil tuloy-tuloy ang ating aksyon. Rebounding story, 31-8, but we have a steal. Ryan Sual, right to left, he's blocked by Miggy Corteza. Although we have seen 6 steals by Sarangani, as Lervin Flores scores his 11th and 12th points.
So far inside, Lervin Flores has been the difficult cover for Sarangani. He's just having his way inside.
44-32, Megan Galang, in and out, rebound Flores. I'm actually curious as to how many points Pampanga will end up scoring in this game.
Yeah, that's right.
And how many rebounds will they grab? Okay, they average 53 rebounds. Now they have 31 already.
84 points per game, too.
Yeah, okay. So, at least makakahinga tayo dahil magre-report na po si Sydney Crespo. Sid, go ahead.
Alam nyo guys, kwento ni Coach John Calios, dumating ang Sarangani na masaya dito ngayong gabi kasi nga galing sila sa panalo. Pero despite him describing the challenge in front of them as suntok sa buwan, babalik pa rin daw sila sa kanilang core and purpose, which is to see the potential of their players. And speaking of which, he talked about Zach San Felipe, who he thinks had a breakthrough game versus Marikina with the help of Des Dacamento at Caliano. But tonight, he wants to see that individual defense again. Yan nga ang pinoint out ni Coach John na dapat parehas ang kanilang kumpiyansa sa offense at sa pagdedepensa. Mix it, Coach Mike?
All right, well, let's see if those players will be able to break out once again as Caliano continues with his prowess, able to score and able to trim the lead down to 10.
Yeah, we talked about in that game against Marikina. This guy right here, he had 5 turnovers. Coach John talked to him, and he made it.
I want to see the replay on that one again.
See that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
But let's just let it go. As Caliano converts from the stripe. Maganda yung sinabi ni Sydney. Suntok sa buwan ito para sa Sarangani. But that mindset would also empower you a lot.
Yeah.
With that nothing to lose attitude, you never know what you can actually end up doing. Oh, Ronald Santos was rejected by the rim.
Yeah. At the rim. But you talked about what Coach John Calios has, set para dito sa Sarangani, and it really starts with the coach and that mindset.
There's the block by the ring.
Ang lalim.
Unfortunate, yeah. Could have been a highlight. Kick out. Enzo Serrano will fire. Short.
Oh boy.
Offensive rebound. Lervin Flores. Now it's Santos who leans in. Another offensive rebound. Santos is blocked.
Oh wow. How about Lervin Flores?
Yeah, he already has a double-double.
Double, right?
He's on pace to do a Balti game, which is a 2020 game.
Yeah.
On his first appearance in the MPBL.
Oh my.
Personally, I want to see him do it.
Yeah, me too. And this is going to be really good.
Yeah, he just seems to be very dominant getting those boards. And they also have a plus 24 in terms of rebounds so far. 44-35. Sydney mentioned that Lervin Flores will be relied upon with his offensive rebounding. He has 6 out of his 11 in total coming from the offensive glass. Blocking as well, he has 2. in this game. But of course, the scoring would be there. 12 points for him. And again, he's on pace for a Balti game, or a Balti game, 2020 game at that.
And the reason that we say this is going to be really good because you love that the league actually shores up new talent each and every season.
Yes.
And so, Lervin coming in here mid-season could be some good development, not just for Pampanga, but even for the league.
Oh, by the way, he's just a prelude to the lots of additions that will happen by the window, because the players from PBA 3x3 are still in good condition. When they set foot here in the MPBL, expect performances like what we have been seeing from Lervin Flores.
Yeah, and karamihan pa naman ng mga, another made basket right there by Lervin.
14 points for Lervin Flores.
And the thing about those 3x3 players, tama ka well-conditioned yung mga yun. And, wala masyadong layoff. So, ready to go kagad yung mga yun, plug and play.
I mentioned Alfred Batino.
Yeah.
He could be making his return to the MPBL. Almon Vosotros as well, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see him back. But then again, we'll have to wait for the window as there's a loose ball foul. That's going to be on Kurt Rayson. Sarangani is just keeping it this tight. Sa lagay na yan, tight na yan because of the pace. Giving themselves a chance to win by later on.
Yeah, I guess, Mix, ang hope rin siguro nila dito is may singil sa dulo pagdating sa conditioning. Pero babalikan mo yung lalim ng roster nito ng Giant Lanterns. Sila ngayon ang kailangan maka-ensure na hindi sila tutukod pagdating sa dulo.
That's a great point. Cascoy Alves converts from the stripe. He's had a breakout season as well for Sarangani. Well, this is the most responsibility that he has also had in the past couple of years. Alves is a product of Muntinlupa and Bacolod City. For the longest time, he was playing with the likes of Domart Matiliano and company. Here's Ronan Santos down the middle. They go to Serrano, 7 on the shot clock. Miggy Corteza, short. Ball recovered by Sarangani. Outlet pass. And it's cherry picking for Charles Galliano.
And this is the one that's keeping really itong Sarangani in this game. Playing with a lot of pace.
That's 19 fast break points for the Sarangani Marlins. They're down by 7. Corteza drives, and there's a foul on the floor. That's by Francis Clarino.
I remember one coach said that simple things done fast makes it complex. So yung nangyayari ngayon dito sa game ng Sarangani, simple lang naman, rebound ba to Pero yung bilis no, nagiging complex yung game, You bring in a lot of things like conditioning and, good finishes, just like this one from Makoya Alves. The guy came from the other side of the floor to finish on a fast break.
By the way, Sarangani's total in this quarter is up to 27 against the 14 of Pampanga. The lead is down to 5.
Yeah.
Encho Serrano. Leaner, yes. Oh, forward pass. And that's a turnover.
A miscommunication right there on the end line. Could have gotten a 2-for-1, I guess.
Yeah.
Sayang.
37 seconds. Baseline inbound for Miggy Corteza. Here's Encho Serrano. Serrano drives. Serrano hangs and misses. Takbo ulit ang Sarangani. It's Galliano all alone.
That's 4 points already unchallenged on the other side of the floor para dito sa Sarangani. And so it seems that ploy seems to be working for Coach John.
The biggest lead was 21. Now it's at 8 points after that three-pointer by Kurt Rayson. Are we going to see one last attempt? Destacamento will fire. No good. And so that ends our high-octane first half here in Pampanga. 51-43. We saw a grand total of 100, no,
90.
not 100, 90.
90.
90 field goal attempts between these two teams and 14 free throws for the first half. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
Welcome back to the MPBL. I'm Sydney Crespo. Nandito tayo ngayon sa halftime ng ating main game between the Sarangani Marlins and the home team Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Pampanga up 51-43 at kausapin natin ang assistant coach ng Sarangani na si Coach Gilbert Cole. Coach, thank you so much for joining me here. Coach, galing kayo sa panalo pero ngayon you are facing a big challenge, that is the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Kwento mo naman sa amin kung ano ba ang nakita nyo sa first half.
Bali, siyempre, since alam naman namin na malakas talaga yung Pampanga, sila yung champion last season. So, niready lang namin sarili namin. Sinabi namin sa mga bata, kung ano yung game plan or yung defense namin, yun yung mga plano namin ng practice. Mag-focus lang kami doon. So far naman, medyo, nung una, medyo nawala, pero dahan-dahan naman kami bumabalik. So, yun, game plan lang namin is mag-enjoy sa game namin ngayon. Alam namin malakas yung Pampanga, so bibigay lang namin yung best namin.
Ngayon, Coach, napaliit nyo naman yung lamang by the end of the first half. Ano ba ang dapat na maging motivation ng Sarangani in the end game?
Since nakikita naman namin nung first half na kaya namin daanin sa sipag. So, yun ang magiging motivation namin. Tatakbuhan namin sila, pipilitin namin makuha yung bola kahit mas malalaki sila sa amin. So, yun.
Alright, aabangan namin yan, Coach. Sino mga gusto mong batiin at pasalamatan?
Una-una, si Senator Manny Pacquiao, Gov. Ruel Pacquiao, Attorney Vince Arsaga, Monkey Mike, happy anniversary sa inyo, Luca Dog and Cat Food, Viñas Barbershop, Pin and Claw, Red Dynasty, Biton Enterprise, Jacob Hats and Cap Store, RK Hoops by Boss Jan Cabarubias, tsaka family nga pala ni Coach Jan Calio, si Zane and Zia, tsaka yung wife niya si Claude. Tsaka yung wife ko rin, nanonood sa bahay. Yun, thank you.
Coach Gilbert, thank you so much for your time. Ngayon mga kaliga, bago tayo mapunta sa third quarter action, balikan muna natin ang mga magagandang plays at moments dito sa MPBL. Panoorin natin ang top 10 plays of the week.
Last 2 minutes brought to you by GameX, the official online ending partner of the MPBL.
What a shot.
The first and original online basketball ending.
Oh, what a shot in spite of struggling. Look at this one. Crossover between, stop on a dime, double clutch in midair, bottom.
He rattles that one in.
Manala. Screen by Tyrone. Robbie onto Carlo. Lastimosa will drive. He loves that.
Ooh, wow.
JR Kaasi with a rejection.
Not just the basket, it's how you stop that attack. Look at here. Carlo drives. Oh, right there. JR Kaasi says, no, not this time.
Shot also from
Bonifacio.
Bonifacio. Oh, Sleet, what a move.
Ganado si Patrick Street. Check out this goal from Patrick Street. Spin, gather and the spin. And the finish right there, 2 points. And he's got 4 in the ballgame.
Taglak. Manzo ahead to Montero. Montero goes to the baseline. Reverse layup. He's good. Para kay Joshua Montero.
How about that shot? Too deep inside, but still able to put enough English to that finish. Akala mo wala na siyang pupuntahan dun eh, no?
Exactly.
Nagawan pa ng paraan.
I was very surprised that he went up for that reverse.
Dalawang matitinding depende.
Thomas Torres with the rebound. Rodel Gravera, watch out! Oh! Rodel Gravera!
Highlight!
The runway cleared, and he took off and finished with authority. Rodel Gravera.
Capena has a mismatch and then he has Torres. Highlight.
Yes, stuffs it home. Tiningnan pa yung depensa eh. Ano, cha-challenge ba to? But no way. Rodel Gravera. Stopper. That's Beichong. CBC. The ball on the deck.
Oh, man! That's done.
Greg Slaughter with a two-handed jam. Welcome to the MPBL, Greg Zilla. Jamming that one home with authority.
He had 2 big men on him, on Carl Brian Cruz, and really just left that entire side of the floor to Greg.
3-point lead for Quezon City. Watch out for the three-pointer para dito sa Batangas. MJ for 3. Yes! 5.5 seconds remaining. Are. Gustong bumawi. Paeng misses. And we are going to overtime. Are goes down on that pick, and MJ De La Virgen straight and through with that three-pointer to tie the game. That was a good 6 feet from the line. Sarao against Gabayni. Oh, what a move. What a move. What a move.
Has to be in the top 10. Excellent footwork by Sarao. We gotta see it not only once but twice. This is just a masterpiece. Spin, fake, spin, up and under.
That's a buenas play of the game. JP Sarao.
Actually, may gumagawa rin yan sa side ng Bulacan eh. Kaya lang si Paulo Hubalde din.
And he turns it over here. Ubalde looks tired. Manliguez will sky and score.
Flex it over. Manliguez. What a move.
We definitely do have to see that one more time. Between the legs at may oras pa para magtimpla ng kape sa ere. Daryl Manliguez. What a sequence coming from Valenzuela's starting point guard. Take a look at that again. 0-3 in motion.
With 8 here in the period. Sleep. Strip. Agawan sa bola. Rayson has it. Ahead to Gozum. Corteza. Baltazar! Justin Baltazar with a trademark throwdown at the Brenzy Giao Convention Center.
Great setup there by Miggy Corteza. Ang ganda ng pass back sa Del.
Here it is. You can hear the crowd roaring after this dunk by Justin Baltazar. The Giant Lanterns up by 4. 2:33 remaining in the third.
Halftime score is 51-43 in favor of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Although they did lead by as many as 21. So if you're Coach John Callos, you'd be happy that you're only facing an 8-point deficit. They asked their players to make 22 threes, grab 27 offensive rebounds. Right now, they're not on pace to achieve those, but something else has been working for them, which is the outlet passes leading on to easy layups for Sarangani.
Yeah, and that's the thing that they've been looking to. Every time they get a defensive rebound, somebody's gonna leak out, almost looking like a fly-out scheme and allowing that guy to be finishing. Huwag mo nang problemahin depensa, pumunta ka lang sa kabila o miscore ka. And pretty much that's how it's been. And katulad nga ng sabi mo, really gotta give credit to Coach John Callos. This ploy seems to be working, at least in the first half.
Suntok sa buwan, ika nga, report ni Sidney Crespo, but then again, it's all looking good. Same goes for Pampanga because we've seen some great highlights. Balti made his presence, but Nervin Flores was the story in the first half for them. He's on pace for a Balti double-double, which is a 20-20 game here in the MPBL. But there's the leading scorer of Sarangani as per usual in Ryan Suwal. He has 11 to his name. It doesn't matter that he's shooting 30% from the field because he will continue to jack those shots up. Cagliano has 7, mostly from layups, but there's Nervin Flores with 14 points and 12 rebounds in, get this, only 13 minutes of play.
Yeah, that's the thing that's impressive. Yung minutes played, you know, you get that double-double with that number. Yung feeling mo, tapos na yung laro, you know? And really, it's just at the half point.
Welcome to the MPBL, Mr. Nervin Flores. Ryan Suwal, step back, no good on his jumper. That was actually his first 2-pointer. Itong si Ryan Suwal, all 10 of his attempts came from downtown.
And dito na papasok yung, ayan, we see on the floor already Archie and Jeff on the floor at the same time together with Balti. We kind of expected this to be happening, lalo na with the way that Sarangani has pushed that envelope in the second quarter.
This was the second unit for Coach Pedic Di Matulak. They surely made their mark. Let's see their plus-minus. MJ was a +12 in the first half. There's Coach John Callos. There's a reason why he's called Master JK. Because of these mysterious things that he's able to do in the MPBL. Ryan Suwal, by the way, has 3 fouls.
Ay, mga unconventional na approach sa lalo na in this kind of game. And who would have thought na ganito yung magiging scheme nila? Hindi pinatulan yung half-court set, no? Takbuhan tayo, walang half-court set. Doon tayo magkita.
Madayag bounce pass. That's a turnover. Balti forward pass. MJ Garcia leaking out. Well, he just missed on his gimme. And here comes Sarangani. Ryan Suwal all the way. Too strong. Rebound Balti. Forward again. Almost a counter steal. Look at the chase by Madayag.
Right.
And he's able to get it. Jomar onto Ryan Suwal. His 3-pointer is good.
At hindi pa natatapos dyan yung kumpiyansa ni Ryan Suwal. He likes where he's at. You're down only by 7 with the pace still continuing and persisting.
A nice pass onto the cutting Archie Concepcion. Balti has been doing everything for Pampanga.
And you know what? We've seen that play a lot of times from the playoffs last season when they zoned out itong si Balti Baltasar, that corner cut by Archie.
Nice block, forward pass. They could not get it to Matt De Leon. And here's the counter steal. Kawamura onto Madayag. Pass inside. Alves had to play it quickly. The lead is down to 7.
Yeah. Ako talaga, I've been pushing for field goal percentage of a fast break. Since marami na ngayon naglalaro ng fast break, no? Ilan sa fast breaks mo ang actually nako-convert mo? That would be an interesting stat.
Well, you might want to go to the office of FIBA in order to try to plead your case.
Actually, pinag-uusapan namin yun. Pero, that's interesting to see, di ba?
Yeah.
To figure out.
It is 55-48. Over 2 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Destacamento onto Jomar Madayag. Oh, that's a block by Matt De Leon, and Madayag went straight onto the cushion underneath the rim. Oh, this guy's a fighter, though.
Oh, yeah.
I asked him during halftime, is it as simple as you getting the instructions of running in this game? Yun lang ba pinapagawa sa'yo ni Coach John? Sabi niya, oo. Actually, every game naman eh. Kahit nung Marikina, takbo lang siya ng takbo. Each and every time they have the chance, and he has the green light to shoot as well.
Yeah, and yun talaga ang order kay Madayag. At least from the games that I've seen him and I've covered, yun talaga ang ni Madayag is just to keep on running and find opportunities for them to take advantage of that speed.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Yuki Kawamura able to convert. Free throw shooting is at, did he actually make it?
No.
He missed it, so that was their first miss. It's now at 5 or maybe 6 out of 7 for Sarangani from the stripe. Right to the 4 out of 11 for Pampanga. Pat De Leon scoring inside.
Masusubukan talaga ang interior defense nitong Sarangani sa mga pagkakataon na yan.
Madayag double crossing against Viernes. Boy, Alves, no good.
Boy, look at Madayag.
And he's getting some props from the fans here in Pampanga. I kind of remember Raymond Binuya because of him. Binuya is the closest to Madayag, but Madayag surely is faster. And he's even peskier.
Yeah, the peskier part, no?
Jeff Viernes, 5 on the shot clock. Archie Concepcion, 3 seconds. Driving kick, 1 second. MJ Hail Mary. No good.
Wow, you have to credit the zone defense there ng Sarangani, making it difficult for any guy on the ball to even come up with something.
57-49. Sarangani not going away. Here's Ryan Sual from way out. A three-pointer from the logo.
Wow, this is a 5-point game. This is a 5-point game.
17 points for Ryan Sual. Jeff Viernes for retribution. And Sarangani's running again.
Sarap nang may player na ganun ka, no? Pansagot.
Oh yes, Jeff Viernes pa ba?
Yeah.
Now he's trying to pressure Madayag. Two players tangled up. Yep, it's a foul on Coach Jeff.
So what you like is itong si Madayag is not at all faced by the presence of Jeff.
Yeah.
No? Talagang compete din eh.
How about this three from the Pampanga or Love Pampanga logo? On the other end, it's not a logo 3, but still the same value for Jeff Viernes. Ryan Sual, tough defense being played by MJ. And it's a steal. Garcia to Viernes. Jeff Viernes is fouled.
Yeah, that's clearly going to be a foul as Jeff got hit.
There you go. Nothing malicious from King Destacamento.
Wala naman.
After all, Destacamento is #1 in blocking in the whole of the MPBL, 1.9 per game. And Alves is actually #2 at 1.8. So we would expect them to contest shots.
And which is why Sarangani is #1 in blocks.
Yes.
Averaging roughly about 4.6, almost 5 per game.
So out of the 4.6, 3.7 come from the two, the Sacramento and Alves.
Yep.
2 conversions for Jeff Viernes, 62-52. Sual onto Kawamura against Archie Concepcion, 10 on the shot clock. Good defense by Pampanga, slowing down Sarangani. Bounce pass, that's a turnover. Forward, Archie, breakaway layup.
Yeah, don't look now. This is 7-0 run here para sa Pampanga Giant Lantern. Sarangani's got to respond if you want to, keep in pace.
Ryan Sual just asking for some space.
Yeah.
And here's Madayag against Viernes. Jomar attacking, leaning in, and almost scoring. Balti, forward pass. Matt De Leon, highlight!
Well, again, that's the value of Balti Baltasar. He's a guy that can secure that defensive rebound, put the ball on the floor, and be the decision maker who gets fed the other way. And this time around, you got Santos finishing strong.
That was Matt De Leon.
Matt De Leon.
And this play of the game is brought to you by Buenas. Assist number 5 for Balti Baltazar to go alongside his 6 points and 6 rebounds. It's now 66-52, a 9-0 run by Pampanga.
Welcome back to the MPBL. Mala MPBL veteran ng kumpiyansa ni Lervin Flores sa kanyang unang laro dito sa liga. Wala raw siyang kaba dahil fresh from the pros at kabisado niya ang ganitong crowd dahil sa collegiate experience with Arellano in seasons 91 and 92. Ang magandang sinabi ni Lervin ay siya dapat ang mag-adjust para sa kanyang mga teammates dahil siya ang bagong dating sa team. Aminado siyang may mga kinakapapa at hindi pa kilala ng buo ang Giant Lanterns. Regardless, he wants to contribute in defense this second half na pinaalala rin ng coaches sa dugout. The younger players were also asked to step up, more energy at control daw. Mix and Coach Mike?
Well, we've seen control from the side of Pampanga, especially in the last couple of possessions, as they're able to raise their lead to 14 points. And as for Lervin Flores, yes, the adjustment will be there. He's only in for 5 practices with Pampanga, and as mentioned by Sydney, this is his first game after all. Kanina, with regard to what Sydney said about the crowd, that he got used to with Arellano. Nung nakausap ko si Lervin, so we talked about him adjusting to his fellow Kapampangans, kuya na siya sa kanila. Nung paalis na siya, wala na akong tinanong eh. Nung paalis na siya, he had some last words to me and he said, daming tao. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the league, Lervin Flores.
Tsaka walang very veteran yung approach eh. You don't see any adjustments on his side. And I like na sinasabi niya na marami pang hindi nakakilala sa team ng Pampanga, pero he's gonna be a good part of that team.
This is San Felipe, who stepped up in the previous game for Sarangani, as mentioned by Sydney, but he hasn't made his mark so far. MJ will fly, and he will score.
Yun ang maganda kay Balti talaga eh. Kayang bitbitin yung bola and make decisions in the open floor. That good find of that bounce pass that led to that basket by MJ.
We're back with Sarangani. There's a spin and a basket made. That's a new guy on the court. It's Joaquin. Glenn Ivan Joaquin. Jeff Yernes from downtown.
Hindi pa rin nauubusan ng tres.
4 threes now for Jeff. And he's up to 14 points against his former squad. San Felipe leaning in. No good. Pampanga tried to go on the run. And here's the recovery. Megan Galang, licensed to shoot. In and out.
Oh, that's a push.
I like how Jeff Yernes was the one going for the leak out on the other end for Pampanga. Hindi na siya bumaba eh. 74-52.
Maganda yung fly out if you know that may control ka sa defensive rebound. Alam mo, ikaw naman makakakuha, tumama ka na sa kabila.
Well, if you have Balti, Flores, Concepcion, and Garcia, and you can definitely trust them. Same goes on the offensive glass for Balti.
And you have enough firepower to actually run out in the open floor for the Giant Lanterns.
The lead is now 24. It seems like just a while ago, it was just a 5-point game.
Right.
Scoring in this quarter, 21-11. That's a steal. Viernes, Concepcion, layup.
Well, I guess the field goal attempts have slowed down considerably para dito sa Sarangani. Unlike kanina na first half, talagang takbuhan ng takbuhan ng takbuhan. Ngayon, meron na silang mga portions na ganito, half-court sets.
Oh, is it because of the defense of Pampanga?
It's because of the defense also, definitely.
Destacamento, no good. Good tap by Balti. Forward pass to Archie. Concepcion on the move. Concepcion all the way.
Well, took him to the dance as he approached the three-point line and finished it off with a finger roll.
Okay, now I'm starting to wonder, with the 5 that we're seeing on the floor for Pampanga, is this their new strong 5? But then again, a lot of people would contest, wala si Encho dyan. Ito pa lang siya.
And si
Who?
Jamo.
Egilos.
Yeah, Jamo's not there.
Okay, although I'm sure Lervin Flores is making his case over Jamo Egilos as Concepcion scores on that drive. By the way, it was MJ Garcia who got replaced by Encho Serrano. So could this be the 5 for Pampanga?
That's interesting.
Okay, let me see the record. Pampanga is 8-1, but they only have won against 2 teams with winning records, Parañaque and Pasay. Which means, pahirap ng pahirap ang kanila magiging journey dito sa MPBL.
Yeah. We're gonna see that halos lahat ng teams gano'n naman ang sitwasyon no? Pinag-uusapan natin midstream, yung middle 10 games na yan. Magiging key adjustments yan kasi nakita mo na yung first 10 games mo
Although knowing our head of basketball operations, Emer Oreta, feeling ko nasa banda dulo Andun yung mahirap para sa Pampanga, which is what people would want to see because there would be a lot of playoff implications by then.
Kaya ikaw ang importante if you're part of the coaching staff is to...
There's a foul on the shot, a 3-point shot by Archie Concepcion. But if you're the coaching staff of Pampanga,
yeah, you have to be very cognizant that regardless kung anong pang-ilang laro yan, kailangan talaga nakadiin ka na.
What's the word that you used?
Diin.
No, the other one. Cognizant?
No, if you have to be aware.
Oh my gosh, okay. So that's an English lesson for us tonight. Cognizant apparently means aware. Okay. Because I learned from your father, I'd greet your son. Itong si Toby Perez, happy 21st birthday tomorrow. Tama ba?
Yeah, tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
Toby, enjoy your day. And continue to learn from your father as we get to see that passionate fan of Archie Concepcion. These are free throws being made, by the way. And she's celebrating as if Archie's winning the championship again. Kai Oliva, happy birthday to you as well of Batangas City. Carlo Escalambre, good evening, my brother. Oh, great fight inside. Just for the ball between Flores and Alves. Nothing unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. And gusto mo yung ganyang labanan sa loob ng court. Regardless kung ano pa yung score, And kaya nga you have to admire kung anong ginagawa nitong Sarangani.
Baseline inbound. Encho Serrano. On to Lervin Flores. Back to Serrano. Given daylight. Off to the right. Offensive rebound for Archie Concepcion. Archie has 11, by the way. Turnaround shot. That's good. The lady fan of Archie is losing it. I mean, she's so passionate. Big shout out to her as Kawamura misfires. Rebound Flores. That was board number 14 for Lervin Flores.
Yeah, bumaba na yung percentage ng shooting nitong Sarangani after a lot of runs earlier.
Nice block by Koy Alves. This is the biggest lead, by the way, for Pampanga. They have outscored Sarangani in this quarter 31-11. Viernes taking the 3. Now it's with Archie up top to Flores. Lervin, Concepcion. Jeff at the corner. 8 on the shot clock. Viernes using the screen. Encho.
Yun lang.
Short. Rebound De Leon, good effort, but not enough. 16 seconds. Oh, nice block by Matt De Leon. Sarangani will look to end their dry spell. They've been scoreless for 4 minutes already. 12 seconds to go before the end of the third. Matayag needs a teammate. Oh, there's a foul.
Oh, yeah.
It's on Archie. Coach Pedic ni Matulak.
Parang sinimula ng 5-0 run, no? Hindi na naka-respond itong Sarangani. Tuloy-tuloy na.
Kawamura, 10 seconds. Yuki working with Koy Alves. Kawamura passing the ball onto space. Out of bounds, and one last chance here for Pampanga.
2.5, enough time.
Who will get it?
Be aware of Jeff.
It's Archie from way out. Almost made it. What a third quarter for Pampanga.
Yeah. Medyo nag-slow down ng konti itong production ng mga puntos para dito sa Sarangani. Primarily because Giant Lanterns were controlling the defensive rebound and running out in the open.
31-11 was the tally in the third frame. Archie Concepcion coming alive. He has only missed once in this game. 5 out of 6, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists for the rising star. Actually, do we even call him rising as of this moment? I think he is an established star, having been selected to the MPBL second team last year. This end of the third quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Presenting our Suzuki muscular and sporty fans of the game. Just like the Avenus, do more and achieve more with a muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenus, oras na para magmotor. We are coming back to you live from the Brenzy Giao Convention Center, the home of the MPBL's 5th season champions, the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, as they take on the Sarangani Marlins. This is Mix Gomez at your service, alongside Coach Mike Perez and Sidney Crespo. It is now a 28-point game after Pampanga won the third quarter by 20 points.
Ang malaking question na lang dito is kung ilan yung points na i-allow ng Pampanga against Sarangani. 82-54, it's a big lead to come back from.
Our quarter scoring, Coach Mike.
Yeah, huge third quarter, 31 points versus 11, getting outscored by 20 points. They got shut down after that initial 5-0 run, and everything just went downhill. Tulad nga sabi kanina, scoreless for what, 4 minutes?
And by the way, we haven't seen a close quarter so far. Even Sarangani won the second in double figures, 29-19. There's Master JK again, carrying out his plans to his Marlins. This is his third season coaching for Sarangani after transferring from Caloocan. Back in the day, he was the head coach of Almond Vosotros, who then transferred to PBA 3x3, and he teamed up with Lervin Flores, who's now playing for Pampanga.
Tsaka pag si Coach John, napakalinaw mag-explain ng mga instructions, no?
Well, he was specific even to me in terms of how many threes he wanted to see, how many offensive rebounds. Unfortunately,
the challenge was unsuccessful.
Challenge unsuccessful. We've seen 6 threes from Sarangani. Their target was supposed to be 22. They wanted 27 offensive rebounds, but they've only gotten 9. Fast break story was supposed to be in their favor. In the first half, they had a plus 10 in it, but now it's at a deadlock at 28. There you go. It was out of bounds off of Ryan Sual. So we're back with Pampanga.
This is the first time we're seeing Binuya, right?
Yes, you're correct. The rotation is that deep. Balti Baltazar scores. I mean, Kurt Rayson has played how many minutes?
Oh yeah, isa pa yun.
Diba? Unti lang eh. Only 11 minutes for Kurt. He even saw Garcia at some point. Paul Garcia. Alcoriza can play the point. And Jeff Viernes, of course, would be their main point guard.
Yung ploy talaga to keep on running, eventually may singil sa dulo. Unfortunately, mukhang siningil sila Coach John, eh, no?
Oh, that's what you said about their conditioning in the first half. Kakayanin ba? Binuya gives it up to Balti. Raymond Binuya now to the corner. Alcoriza, three-pointer. Life is just too easy for him nowadays.
Pang-8 3 points na yan ng Pampanga.
Apparently, Renz Alcoriza hasn't gotten a taste of a regular season championship in a decade.
Oh, wow.
He's that hungry as Team Destacamento makes a three-pointer. Siyempre, nanalo na sila nung invitational, the preseason tournament in Jensen. Pero iba naman kasi ang regular season ng MPBL. As Alcoriza makes another three and then he celebrated towards the crowd. I wonder if somebody special to him is up there. Alcoriza getting the steal. He's on the move. Renz Alcoriza, 2 points.
Yeah, I've said this before. Renz is actually one of those guys that can bring you games. Well, he'll score if you need him to.
Balti gets the board. Forward pass. Oh, that was too long for Alcoriza. I think he got taunted by his head coach.
Hiningal ako.
All fun and games for Pampanga. They do have a very comfortable cushion now. This is a 35-point lead. Destacamento. Tukoy Alves really being intimidated by that lengthy defense of Pampanga. A steal. There's the forward pass. Encho Serrano. Cross court, Alcoriza all day. Oh, he turned around. An air ball on the Curry move. There's the cleanup by Encho Serrano. Come on, Renz. You're better than that.
Yeah, I gotta stick with your shot.
Ryan Sual, no good. Leak out again. How about Balti just giving up the ball time and time again? Alley-oop! Encho Serrano.
And the Giant Lanterns really just having fun right now. And everybody leaking out in the open floor, and all because they're able to control the defensive boards. And almost like a quarterback, ito si Balti Baltazar from the back.
Coach Mike, Balti has a triple-double.
Wow.
10 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists. Just like that. Again, this is one of those games wherein if we would have the power to select multiple best players, we would. But that is not the case. We have a timeout. 6 minutes and 51 remaining. It's been pure domination. Oh, sorry, it was not a timeout, apparently. Just a long buzzer.
And Coach John was quick to correct that. No, walang timeout.
Okay, so Ryan Sual proceeds to the line. First free throw is good.
Well, at one point in the first half, he was really the guy that was pouring on those threes na sinasabi ni Coach John na kailangan natin ng 22. But you know, almost nothing from Megan Galang, who's supposed to be the second three-point gunner para dito sa Sarangani. He has 1 3-pointer if I recall correctly for Megan.
But speaking of the guy, itong si Ryan Sual, I did ask him, aren't you still in college? And he said, yes, St. Clair. Gino Manansala. But because St. Clair doesn't play in the NCAA, he won't be gone. He will be able to finish the MPBL season. But in terms of confidence, imagine how he would look like when he goes back to Coach Gino.
Yeah.
With this level of confidence that he has built with Coach John Calios.
And it matters the experience that he's gaining from here. You know, talagang malaking confidence booster yan para dito kay Ryan.
We have a timeout, 98-59. We are back inside the Brenzy Giao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga. Balti Baltazar is currently having fun with his teammates. He does have a triple-double, 10 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists to his name.
And he earned it. I mean, for this moment. Grabe naman yung mga na-rebound tsaka in-assist na.
You know, I wanted to build the other storyline for Pampanga, but it's a triple-double. So
yeah. Hard to argue.
Yeah. Well, okay, we have 6.5 minutes. Lervin Flores is on the court. Let's see what he can do.
Let's see what he can do, right. He's got a double-double, diba?
Oh.
Yeah.
14 and 15. Missed by Sual, rebound Flores. That's his 16th board. What if he reaches 20 rebounds, Coach Mike?
Well, we shift it to him.
Bounce pass. The cutter is Binuya.
Wala tayo, pinag-uusapan natin yung bilis ng laro. Hindi natin napag-usapan masyado si Binuya, no? Saglit lang.
Yeah, he just got inserted.
Right.
It would have been fun to see him in the first half.
Against Madayag.
Against Madayag.
Oh.
Oh, that's a turnover. Miggy Cortez is on the move. No good. 2 free throws.
And that's the thing for the most part. Pagka, if they don't get field goals the other side, almost 1 versus 2 ang nangyayari ng situation on the fast break. Definitely advantage for the Giant Lanterns.
Yuki Kawamura checks in. Ryan Sual, it seems like his night is done. There's the man with a 100 emoji tattooed on his shoulder. You still call that a shoulder?
Oo nga, no?
Shoulder pa ba yan? This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subot at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. That was a 3-point miss by Sarangani, and Pampanga is on the run. Renz Alcuriza, again, with a lot of time and space, no basket. Lervin Flores could not control the ball. Okay, we just got a stat from our head of statistics, Jao Mangonon. The previous triple-double of Justin Baltazar was back in May 24, 2023 against Quezon City, 16, 13, and 12. So that was a year ago. Serrano, 2 points. Yeah, we have a man down for Sarangani. That's Francisco or Francis Clarino. As he take a look at this 3-pointer by Renz Alcuriza, I think this was the play where he pointed to a fan.
Yeah, may tinuro siya.
Pero iba yan eh, ibang fan yan. The stocking fan of the game brought to you by Buenas. It would have been nice if that's the kid that he pointed to.
Right, it would be nice.
Nagturuan sila.
Oh, he's getting carried off the floor.
Oh, it's not a good sign for Clarino. Let's wish him the best in terms of his recovery.
Yeah.
Sir Voltaire, Sir Bong Ora of Valenzuela is watching. Napabati niya si Almon Vosotros. Let's hope that Almon will actually return to our league. Coach Johan Dumlao is watching. Napabati niya si Dr. Ara Pascual and Chef Roy Bien from Australia. Gandang gabi po sa inyo.
And next, I want to say also one of my players from before is now a certified public accountant, James Castillo.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Congratulations,
Congratulations
James.
to him.
Congratulations, James, and to the proud parents, Joseph and Mia.
So lang ibig sabihin yan, nag-aral lang mabuti si James.
Oh, yeah.
As Destacamento was unable to score, and here's Ryan Sual. Apparently he's back, and he adds 3 more to his tally. He's up to 21 points, surpassing his season average.
Yeah, but you know, ang dami nang nangyari since that 5-0 run, 5-0 run, and really just been downhill para dito sa Sarangani as Pampanga recovered.
Babalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Goat Mike Tan is watching as well. Thank you for joining us. Magandang gabi po sa inyo. Kenneth Duremdes, Rudy Distrito, and Emer Ureta are watching here at the sideline. This is Mix Gomez with Coach Mike Perez and Sidney Crespo. Pampanga is up by 39. Lervin Flores is still on the floor, which means we're still tracking his progress in terms of statistics in this game, but he threw the ball away. He does have 14 points and 18 rebounds on his first game as an MPBL player.
Right, it was pretty. What's impressive is yung number of minutes that he got that double-double, you know, early in the first half.
Yeah, he had 14 and 14 and 14 minutes at some point. That's another rebound. That should be number 19 for Lervin Flores. Garcia will fire. Short. Rebound Kawamura. And it's Caliano who makes a 3-pointer.
Makes you think, inahabol pa kaya yung 22, mukhang hindi na.
I don't think they're going to reach it. They're only up to 9 out of 38 tries. Although realistically speaking, mataas talaga ang 22.
Yeah.
Tipong record na yun eh.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
3-point makes per game. Who's got number 1?
Ang Sarangani?
Ah, yeah, Sarangani nga pala.
What were you looking at?
It's 13. Ay, 7 pala. 3-point makes. Roughly about 8 per game.
Under 3 minutes to go. That's a miss by Galliano. Did Flores just get his 20th rebound?
I think he did.
You gotta check that. Here's Lervin. Can he actually score as well? Martin Gozum blocked. Actually, Gozum played with Flores in PBA 3x3.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Si Gozum naman, ang last nakita natin dyan dito sa MPBL was in Season 3 with Bataan. That was a different looking Bataan team with Byron Villarias in the mix. Alam ko si Coach Jonas Villanueva pa yun eh, nung time na yun.
Oh, okay.
Before that, he was with Pasig City.
This is like a pickup game now.
Alley-oop! Oh, no jam. Martin Gozo went up and he met the lower body of Paul Garcia.
Hindi niya nakita, eh, no?
I want to see a replay of that one.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. Alley-oop. No, sir. Watch out for Gozum. He's going to go up straight. Ooh, he got cut. One more angle. Can we see it this time? Naabot ba? Martin Gozum goes up. Ayun, diretso sa legs ni Paul Garcia.
Kaliwete kasi, kaya doon tinira, hindi sa kabila. Everybody's having fun with that last action with Gosong.
Well, this is why you don't leave early in Pampanga.
Oh, yeah.
If you want a game with highlights, best to bet that Pampanga will provide you one. So we actually have a challenge.
Yeah. And so far, din naman yung scoring ng Sarangani. 22, is it 22 points?
Yes, in the second half.
In the second half, it's just 22.
Compared to the 55 of Pampanga. And by the way, Lervin Flores has 20 rebounds and 14 points. Somebody has to tell him that he can score 6 more. Might as well get a 20-20 game.
Yeah.
All right, coach's challenge for Pampanga. We'll take a short break.
Upon review, the challenge was successful, resulting to a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
The challenge was successful. I think it was on the foul. Kasi well, either way, Pampanga will get possession. Okay, Lervin Flores has been subbed out. J-Boy Gob is in. So that's it for Lervin.
J-Boy pa pala,
yeah. They're that deep.
That deep.
These last 2 minutes are brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending. GameX. Peralta, unable to score. Ball out of bounds in favor of Pampanga.
But you have to hand it to Coach John for that really good first half run. Keeping it close up to that point.
Suntok sa buwan. Sayang lang. And then again, realistically speaking,
suntok sa buwan naman talaga yung number.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, Pampanga would respond.
Yep.
They did deploy their strong 5 in the third frame. This is a 40-point game. Garcia. J-Boy Gob. He will fire. Short. Rebound, Sam Peralta. This is a 3-pointer for Sarangani. Missed by Dakara. No putback. A minute and change. Kurt Rayson will bring the ball down with his, what do you call that? Forearm band.
Yeah.
Elbow band. Kasi usually naka-sleeve yan eh.
Oo nga.
Si Kurt Rayson, much like this guy, Paul Garcia. I did ask him, bakit iba na yung itsura mo ngayon? Itong si Kurt Rayson as Diputado misses. And he said, Kyrie Irving kasi yan. That's what happens when your idol is in the finals. You tend to change your gear. Everybody has scored for Pampanga in this game.
And what a way to respond para dito sa Giant Lanterns.
Garcia for 3! Wow! What a way to end your night.
And yan yung mga rason nga na hindi ka dapat umalis.
Yeah.
Ikaw nanonood.
Oh, that's a foul by J-Boy Gob. Free throws will be given. Ironically, we didn't see a dunk in the second half for Pampanga.
No, we did. The one by
De Leon.
De Leon.
Tama. Isa sa second half.
Isa sa first half.
Isa sa first half si Balti. But the one with De Leon happened in the third frame, right?
Yeah, third.
So wala sa fourth quarter. All right, so it's 109-68, which means the domination in the second half by Pampanga is with a tally of 58-25. A 33-point swing. Okay, so let's give a big shout out to the one and the only Justin Balti Baltazar with his first triple-double in over a year in the MPBL. Balti finishes with a stat line of 10 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists. But we had to give it to the guy on his MPBL debut. Our best player of the game, brought to you by Buenas, is Lervin Flores. 14 points and 20 monstrous rebounds.
Yeah, and ginawa niya yan sa mga minutes na wala si Balti Baltasar sa loob ng floor. And he was really that focal point. So crucial, I think 9 or 10 minutes that he played, that's where he got that double-double and pretty much very impressive showing in his first game here in the MPBL.
Could he actually be the perfect power forward playing alongside Balti Baltazar in the MPBL? I'm sure we would have to go through a lot more games to determine the answer to that category, and there would be a lot of good candidates for Pampanga. But this final score, brought to you by GameX Sports, is 109-68. GameX Sports is the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Let's go with Sydney Crespo.
Another win inside the Brenzigao Convention Center para sa home team, the Giant Lanterns. First MPBL win para kay Lervin Flores. Lervin, congratulations and welcome to the MPBL. Nakuha mo na agad ang iyong first Best Player Award. Alam ko na you only had just 5 practices before this game. Pero in-expect mo ba na magiging ganito na agad ang iyong laro? 14 points, 20 rebounds.
Siguro, inaano ko lang yung experience ko sa galing sa PBA or sa 3x3 sa mga yung maging practice namin doon. So ina-apply ko lang dito kung ano yung mga natutunan ko doon. So yun, ina-apply ko dito. So yun, worth it naman.
Lervin, sabi rin ni Coach Pedic that he's expecting you to help Balti this season. Balti having his own double-double performance tonight. What are you most excited about sa tulungan nyo ni Balti this season?
Siguro, so medyo may matanda ako sa kanya. So mas maano siya sa akin, mas matangkad. So gagayahin ko lang yung kung ano yung sinimulan niya dito. So tutulungan ko siya at saka yung team namin para makuha namin itong mga laro na dito.
Ito, Lervin, for the first time, sinong gusto mong batiin at pasalamatan?
Binabati ko si Congressman Dong Gonzales, tsaka si Boss AJ Gonzales, tsaka si Brents Gonzales, tsaka sa Senior Board Member Micah Gonzales, tsaka si Mayor Ruding Gonzales of Mexico, and Sports Apparel Ramen Bar.
Once again, congratulations, Lervin. What a first game. Our Buenas Best Player of the game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sydney. Big time opening performance in the MPBL career for Lervin Flores. It was like a Balti game for him with 20 rebounds. And by the way, Pampanga just set the record for most blocks by a team in a game this season at a total of 10. 4 coming from Matt De Leon. On Monday, we have our games in Bataan, so watch out for that. Another lovely MPBL week in our 6th season. Thank you for joining us here in Pampanga. For Sydney Crespo and Coach Mike Perez, my name is Mix Gomez. At ito po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Sumasaya Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat